Okay, this is Steve with Apex Home Inspections, and today is Friday, June 19th, 2015. And we are here at 909 South Fawn Street in Cornelius. We're here today to do an inspection of the sewer line, and we're in the backyard at the moment. We're here right next to the sliding glass door, which comes out of a sunroom. And right here in the corner, let's see if I can get the camera pointed the right way. Right here in the corner of the house, next to this sliding door, is our clean out. It's a 4-inch cast iron. Let's go ahead and drop in here, get our camera pointed in the right direction. Here we go. Clean our lens off as best we can. And now that we're in the pipe, we're going to go ahead and zero off our meter in the upper right hand corner of the screen. There we go. And we'll begin our push, hopefully all the way out to the city main. Now, this home was built in 1955, and we are in an older neighborhood, so I do expect to see this material all the way out. Again, this is cast iron. Although it looks like we may have transitioned to a different material. It's hard to tell just yet. Let's go ahead and continue on. This is definitely a different material, probably a black plastic. So let's go ahead and make a note of that. I do like to run some water during my inspection, and that's what we're looking at right now, although it's flowing a bit slowly. That tells me that the grade is a little bit shallow for the pipe. The reason I like to run water is for a couple of different reasons. For one, it gives me a visual indication as to the slope of the pipe, and such as here we have some standing water. Let's say that's probably at about 19 feet. Make note of that. It's also important to mention that this camera lens is about an inch off the floor of the pipe, and so at this point right here we've got about an inch of water in the pipe. As we push the camera forward, we can see that the surface of the water is just over the top of the lens. So now we're in just a bit over an inch of water in the pipe. Quite a bit of solids. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and flush the toilet a couple times. Alright, we flushed the toilet, but we do have quite a bit of a dip here, which we are going through now. Quite a bit of solid material, which is never good. Whenever you have standing water, you have slow-moving water, and slow-moving water allows the buildup of solids. And so that was pretty much from 19 to 30 feet. Let's continue on and see if we run into anything else. We've made a transition back to cast iron, it looks like. Looks like it's difficult to say, but it looks like it might be right here, right at about 31 feet. It looks like we transitioned back to cast iron. There we go. Now things are flowing a little better. again at 37 feet. We're underwater again. Let's see if we can figure out how far along that goes. Quite a bit of solid material in this pipe. This is certainly not ideal. It looks like right here at about 40 feet we make a transition to concrete. And here at 51 feet, we make another transition to this green material. This is known as 3034 PVC. It's another plastic. It's a modern material. It's a good indicator that we're getting closer to the city main. And it's also a good indicator that the city main may be updated. Or it could just be a repair. We will continue on and see what we come up against here. Looks like that might have been just a repair. At 65 feet, we make another transition back to concrete. So we're back in concrete material again, although the slope out at this point looks pretty good. Sewage is flowing nicely, passing 72 feet here. This portion of the pipe looks pretty clean. And we're coming up on a couple of turns here. A steep dive down. Went through some cobwebs. Those tend to always kind of cake onto the camera lens, obscuring our view and kind of making the camera lens a bit blurry. Heading down, passing 85 feet, and here we are reaching the city main, a little over 86 feet. We've seen some standing water, a couple sections of it, a pretty substantial amount of material built up in those bellies. Certainly not ideal. There's probably in this case it would be recommended that there be some kind of corrective action taken, but rather than get into it with detail, at this point I'll go ahead and close the video out now and make further comments in the written report. Thank you very much.